So a lot of us thought that we were going to wake up one day and then somebody's going to say, oh, you know what? All these things you heard last month is a prank. Yes, I'm talking about the sad demise of our very own Nollywood actor, that is John Paul, popularly known as Junior Pope. Junior Pope sadly lost his life on the 10th of April 2024 when he was on his way to shoot a movie in Asaba. He died by drowning after his boat capsized when he was on the river. Now, a lot of people were arguing after his death. A lot of people were wondering, why didn't he put on a life jacket? You know, that could have saved him, because this is a preventable death. This whole thing could have been prevented if Junior Pope had a life jacket on. A lot of people were wondering, didn't this producer of this movie think about this whole thing before telling people or people's children to move from one location to the other with a boat? That was when this producer, a lot of people were bashing her. Her name is Adama Luke. A lot of people were bashing her. Some were calling for her arrest because a lot of people were in pain. Like, this death could have been prevented with a life jacket if only the producer had given him one. So a lot of people wanted Adama to come and explain her side of the story. So anyway, after a couple of days after the death of Junior Pope, Adama came out to explain. Now, in her explanation, a lot of people were telling her to take responsibility for all that had happened and not to blame anyone, because sadly, it wasn't only Junior Pope that lost his life that day. Her makeup artist, her sound engineer, 5 people, including Junior Pope, sadly lost their life due to no life jackets that was given to them. Me, I can't swim, so I don't even go near a river, a sea, a pool. I don't go near those things because I know I can't swim. And even if I'll go, I will request for a life jacket that will make me float on top of the sea, because I really love my life. I'm not going to lie. I cherish my life very much. So when Junior Pope, before his sad demise, 9 hours before his sad demise, he posted a video of him on the sea. And then in the caption, he was like, this is the risk that a lot of Nollywood movie actors and actresses go through just to give you that movie that you enjoy so much. He was like, he's on this river with no life jackets, and even tagged the director and was like, well, this is some of the risks you go through, and this is a movie he's going to help Adama Luke push together. He's going to feature in. The producer is Adama Luke and a whole lot of things. People didn't think much about it because it seems that wasn't his first time going there. It seems they had shot a movie previously before this one. So 9 hours after his death, that was when a lot of people were worried about this no life jacket. So back to Adama. Adama set a camera in front of her. She had a messy hair on. It's like she has been crying. I learned she's a nursing mother with a 3-month-old baby. 3-month-old baby, why are you rushing to even shoot a movie in the first place? So she puts camera, lights, action, go, and then Adama started. Now, instead of taking responsibility, that was when Adama was like, Junior Pope was offered a life jacket, but he refused, saying that the life jacket was dirty and a whole lot. The dead can't talk. The dead cannot talk at this point. So there's no Junior Pope anywhere to defend himself that, no, you didn't give me any life jackets. But then there was one guy identified as KC, or is it TC? I forgot, it's TC, yes. Is it Tobiochuku something? He came out, he was a survivor. Aside TC, there was one lady as Okoli Classic. She's also a survivor. And according to these 2 people, nobody gave them any life jackets. Nobody offered them a life jacket. They would have taken it. Nobody offered anybody any life jackets. So Adama is lying. It's lying if she says that Junior Pope refused any life jackets that was given to him. Even there was a video of you, Adama, yourself on that same river without a life jacket with some of your crew members. So if indeed Junior Pope refused that life jacket, if there was life jackets and Junior Pope refused it, why weren't you, the producer yourself, with a 3-month-old baby in a life jacket? That means there was no life jackets around. And if you listen to some people who had worked with this movie producers who like producing movie in Asaba, they claim there are no ambulances around to even take somebody somewhere if there's an emergency. There's no life jacket, there's no security, there is nothing. They just shoot the movie raw like that for you. Anything you do, if you get hurt, you do anything, it's your own cost. It's your own cost. A lot of people were in pain. Some were calling for the arrest of Adama Luke, but she claims she has reported herself to the police and investigations are being carried on. Well, who are we to probe further? Because if she says she has reported herself and Nigerian police force are not chasing after her because 5 people lost their life that day. If Nigerian police force are not chasing after her, who are we? We can only be keyboard warriors and then go to a comment section and then, some will say frustrate her a little bit, but because a lot of people are in pain anyway. So this is not a prank. The funeral rites or the final funeral rites of Junior Pope John Paul has been out. It's finally out. There was a first one that came out, and with that one, he wasn't titled as a husband. So a lot of people were worried that is he not somebody's husband? So why is it that this poster has no widow or anything? That was when the family came out to say that is not the final something. That is not the final poster. They are going to bring out the final poster. So we should just disregard the first one that came out. This second one of Junior Pope is everything. The family has approved this one. He's a son, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a brother, everything that you can imagine of. So on the 13th of May 2024, a mass will be held for him. He's a Catholic. So it's going to be held at the Christ the King Catholic Parish in Enugu State at 5 p.m. Then after the 13th of May, we move to the 16th of May. A vigil mass will be held for him at the St. Peter's Catholic Parish at 5:30 p.m. Then fast forward the following day, he will be laid in state. So lying in state will be on the 17th of May 2024 at 9 a.m. Then a burial mass at the Catholic St. Peter's Catholic Church will be held at 10 a.m. for him again. Then after a reception, then a Thanksgiving mass at St. Peter's Catholic, so that same church, at 9 a.m. He's a Catholic, so everything, if you're planning of going, please dress well. The Catholics and how they take things seriously. Please dress well if you're planning on going because a lot of celebrities are going to be there. I'm not going to kid you. A lot of celebrities are going to be there because this is a funeral of a celebrity. So if you're going, please dress well. Now the dress code is black and white. Black and white. Please, let's honor him. Let's pay our last respect to him. It's a preventable death. This man has 3 young kids that, if you listen to what he said whilst he was on the river, he claims he has 3 young kids that he himself is going to raise. Now, a father has left behind his kid. This is a painful death. I'm not going to lie to you. Wherever his soul is, I know, or his spirit is, I know he's in pain at the moment. This is a painful death. Please, let's honor him. Dress well. We don't want any chaos at his funeral. Nothing at all at his funeral. Black and white. Black and white. If you don't have black and white, you can either put on black or you can put on white. Any of it is acceptable. Dress well, decently. So his burial is going to start from the 13th of May and end on the 19th of May. That is the Thanksgiving Mass at St. Peter's Catholic Church at 9 a.m. Once again, I'm reminding you, please dress well. Dress well. Dress code, black and white. Let's bury this guy peacefully. He has had enough. A preventive death, and now we don't want any chaos at his funeral.